All right, then bullshit. Speak.
I'm here.
Rise from your grave.
Brains.
You don't get the reference. I was gonna go into like a whole monologue about Hoi Hoi, but this picture just totally threw me the fuck off. And I'm honestly really upset with Derpy Bro for scoring this a -7. Because this is genius. This is just so awesome. and pairing it up with the Quick Brown Fox Coward Killing Time is, I will say on my end, it's genius. Sometimes every once in a while I do something that's just completely awesome.
Sometimes.
Yes. Sometimes. One time. And if you're wondering what I'm referring to, it's a picture by who is this guy? Vinny Van Yiffy. And looking at this guy's Fur Affinity page, he's really into the absurdly huge tits. And this is a picture of Princess Celestia with tits so huge, and she's rocketing through the air by the force of her lactation. I think is that a good way to describe it?
That is exactly how I would describe that picture.
Yeah. And the caption is, "Here I come."
Just, oh my god, this picture's amazing.
Yeah. Sorry, my head's just gone completely blank. So yeah. And bullshit.
What?
I'm just completely blank.
Just cue the intro music.
Yeah, just cue the let's just do that. Welcome to the Grand Canterlot Cavalcade in color, a Gentlecles podcast for sophisticated bronies. Episode 46. God damn it, that really fucking threw my game off. No, that should be the title.
Okay. I'll type that in.
God damn, we were gonna talk about shit, and now it's just like, I just want to stare at that picture while listening to the Coward Killing Time. I mean, there's just so much that's awesome. I mean, it's just the tits, the rocketing of her tits, the expression on her face. It's just, it's on Hoi Hoi's level, probably. I mean, not the quality or anything. It's nowhere near the quality of Hoi Hoi, but just in the absurdity and just
the sheer what the fuck value.
Yes, that is just wow. Okay, well then, let's continue on. Metal shit. We air Tuesday nights, Wednesday mornings on Celestia Radio. If you'd like to hear our episodes over a day early and in higher quality, listen in at bonafide.me starting at 5 a.m. or 0500 GMT. Do you think we should put that picture in the fucking show notes?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay, I'll do that. Let's see. I'll put it right in between the title and the episode subtitle. That way people get the vibe, get the feeling I have right now. Let's see. Okay. Oh god, we're not talking. This isn't gonna work. Oh wow, this thing's just gonna be full of images. Need to fix that.
All right, I just put in a picture for our. Oh shit! What did I do? That's all I missed. Okay. Yeah.
God, we are so professional.
Hella professional up in this podcast.
Yes. Okay. It's actually kind of funny it was that image that threw me off because of our topic here.
Yeah, funnily enough, this fits in perfectly with our main topic.
Milk. Just to let you folks know, we are like scraping the bottom of the barrel right now. Because our main topic is it's milk mares and crotch boobs. Wait a minute, wait a minute, who are you?
we should probably do them intros.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord! Today's episode is a train wreck.
Which is why people listen for some reason. You know, it's either us or the Kardashians. Are they still around, or are they dead?
Oh yes.
Okay,
yes.
I figured they would have died. So yeah, who the hell are you?
All right. Well, I'm the secondary half of this podcast, your co-host and bullshit, and with me is.
Who the hell am I? I am the firstendary part of this podcast. I'm DefMech. I was about to say in bullshit. And yeah, we are the duo that subject you to this nonsense. Nobody else on, just us, because yeah. So I guess we can continue on to our main topic, which is milk mares and crotch boobs.
So for those of you who don't know, the particular entity to which we are referring is Milky Way, the OC of the Milk Mare of Trottingham, which is a pony OC-esque blog and art blog around a OC with rather large tits who works as a male mare, but her secondary job is milking herself and selling the milk. And it was spawned off of a joke from 4chan that somehow grew into a rather popular fad.
An incredibly popular fad. Yeah. It's like, for example, if you were to go to Derby Bro and you were to type in the search term lactation, it would be probably about 30 pages of just her.
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah, actually, let's fact check this right now.
Let's see if this is true. Okay,
I'm on the first.
The first one is that fucking picture that you found of Celestia.
Okay, and ignoring that, on the first page is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of the 15 pictures on the first page are of Milky Way. And yeah, so I think it's easy to see that in a way, a part of the fandom has grown to love this character. Are you there, Ben?
I'm still here, yeah.
Okay. Why do they love her so much?
Well, for one thing,
because because I mean, yeah, there was like a sect of Rule 34 that was into lactation, but what is it about this character in particular that just sort of set everybody off?
I think it's.
I mean, for example, I never saw Kevin Sano or a Trill ever draw adult content that involves lactation, and all of a sudden they were all about drawing this character.
I think it's just that people have sort of, like other fun OCs, have just sort of gravitated towards OC because they're an interesting OC. The blog itself, which I know you don't follow, is actually a lot of fun. Because it's a relatively somehow clean blog that doesn't focus so much on the obvious.
It's a clean blog aside from the obvious set of human-looking tits hanging off the backside of this pony.
Yeah. And I just...
Are you still saying that Celestia picture?
Yeah. It's just so fucking awesome.
I'm changing the title again. Let's see. Episode 46. This image ruined the episode. There we go. Okay. Okay, back to Milky Way. Okay, so all right, so we have an OC here who for one thing doesn't have an owner. I mean, I guess you could say the owner is anonymous on anonymous on 4chan's MLP board, but yeah, so there isn't any one person behind all this. It was just sort of I think that's the really amazing thing, is that she was basically created democratically. So it appears that when you get a group of bronies together and have them decide on something, this is what happens.
And in particular, there's just been what I think is interesting is there's just been so much fan art, of this character. People just are so interested for obvious reasons in this character, and I suppose that's really the point of this little discussion that we're about to have.
Would you say there's a lot of probably a lot of the initial like way back early on in the fandom, before there was a noticeable Rule 34 contingent in the fandom? Do you think that this the similar thing? This what I'm about to say is what's happening with this character, where it's the I have a boner and I don't know why.
Yeah, I think that applies here.
Yeah, because obviously I think early on everybody was like, okay, somebody drew MLP porn and I have a boner and I don't know why. So I think that I think it'd be safe to say that a lot of bronies just found out they probably have a lactation fetish or a crotch tit fetish
or something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop staring at that picture.
Oh no! I just made a Derpy Brew account, so I'm just sort of casually saving all the Milky Way pictures.
Oh, God damn it!
So Def Mac, since this one's a since you
wait, what? You dropped out there for like a brief second. What would you just say?
I said, ooh, this one's a GIF.
Okay.
Anyways,
so.
since you I just found a picture, and it's her doing, it's Milky Way doing the awesome face, and it says, "Do you even lactate?" I'm fucking funny. This is going to be my reaction images. Oh my god.
Oh.
Anyways,
Oh.
MTFMech, since you were the one who sort of came up with the idea for putting this as a topic, why don't you go ahead and outline what you actually really wanted to discuss in relation to Milky Way?
Well, I think it's because it was something I saw on my dashboard on Tumblr. I don't follow Milky Way's Tumblr, and while I don't actively block Milky Way pictures, I generally don't go after them, and for the most part, I don't really see them. But apparently, people who I do follow were seeing quite a bit, quite a huge number of Milky Way pictures, and they were getting, and they were not fans of Milky Way, and they were getting quite angry at the fact that they were having all this Milky Way on their dashboard. One surprising person was actually Yogg. I would never taken him to get sick of a fetish.
Although he wasn't really angry, he was just sort of like, yeah, I don't really like this.
Yeah.
He wasn't really, raging about it.
No, he wasn't raging. He just sort of, yeah. He was just like, I'm getting sick of this. Okay. And then moving on. I just found a picture. It's only the dead can know peace from this lactation. So I guess what I wanted to bring up is I'm trying to figure out what I was trying to bring up was how people react to something they don't like. Oh God, okay, yeah, that picture, "Do you even lactate?" is a pretty awesome picture. The look on her face is pretty awesome. And mostly it was because the thing was that people were announcing that they were going to either unfollow or block anyone who was reblogging or spamming pictures of Milky Way. I guess what I wanted to bring up the fact is how that makes you look like a dick. I guess it's sort of just reiterating the fact of something we've brought up before about dealing with something you don't like. I guess a classic example for me would be Fudashy, where I don't particularly like Fudashy. I don't agree with the content that is on Fudashy, and this and that. But instead of going out of my way to express my to express any kind of hatred or animosity towards Fudashy or its creator and the artists behind it, I just ignore it. I just simply I don't follow it, and if it once in a great while it pops up on my dash, I just simply ignore it. And how it seems that other people can't seem to do that, and then they just have to bitch and bitch and bitch, and then I unfollow them because they're bitches. So I just what I told you to stop staring at that picture, and I've just been staring at that picture for the past So I guess all I have to say is, yeah, don't do that, because you come off as a prick.
Well, here's the thing, and the big thing I think is people were so serious about Milky Way, and It's like, you don't understand. This is a joke. Like,
Yeah. Well, I guess it goes both ways. Is that this is this isn't a movement or a thing. This is just some dumb shit that happens. And yeah, I guess to some people she's a really cute character, and to other people she's a real sexual icon. I guess I could call her that. Because looking at Derpy Burrow and the sheer amount of fan art of her, I guess you could say she's an icon. And I guess that's fine. But it seems like there's people on both sides who just seem to be taking it way too seriously. Does that even make sense?
Yeah. And unfortunately, I'm afraid that's all we can really say about this, is that you're all being stupid.
Yeah, I guess all we're doing is just reiterating the fact that you guys are all fucking idiots. You never listen to us, and we've grown bored of telling you over and over again to not do that. We're sort of just becoming like those parents who just give up.
And just let their kids do whatever because they're like, in a few more years I'll be dead, I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, now I finally got away from that picture, and I actually scrolled down on my porn Tumblr to another picture that I'm now just staring at. It's not Hoi Hoi. I know you were hoping for that.
Aw.
Yeah. No, it's actually this picture that I just sent you right now. And I just realized the fact that I can never get into a situation like this. The whole feeding thing. What I'm looking at is a picture of Celestia, and it looks like she was just sucking on a carrot like it was a cock, and there's obviously a human dude grabbing her jaw, and like it's an obvious like feeding fetish kind of picture. And I just reblogged it because it just looks so silly. And I just realized I can never be in that situation because I would abuse that situation so bad. And what I mean by is that I wouldn't just be using the carrot. I'd probably just be like, oh shit, let me see what I can shove down this thing. Let's see. I have a whole sleeve of Chips Ahoy. Let's try that. Oh shit, okay, let's try a can of Pringles. Really, I had sort of become that child. You've seen that. I think most people have seen that kid where they get near a toilet and they find the toilet paper. They're like really little kids, and they just find the toilet paper and they just shove like 5 rolls of toilet paper into the toilet and try to flush it.
Yeah.
Really, I just came to realize I'm just a giant fucking toddler.
You are a man-child.
Yes, I am. And I'm willing to admit that. More people need to do that. Wow. Do us a favor and just unsubscribe.
Do yourself a favor and stop listening to this horrendous podcast.
Yeah. If anything, you know how we were talking about before we were talking about how when our podcast is playing on Celestia Radio, you go into the chat, and it's usually like, if there are actually people in there, they're complaining.
It is so fun to pop into the chat in Celestia Radio, because whenever our podcast comes on, if there's anybody around, it's immediately, oh my god, why is this podcast still on Celestia Radio? How does DJ Shamrock let this happen?
And it's because for some reason he just loves us.
I think it's more just for some reason he approves. I think that's worse.
Yeah. Well, it's like, we have this air among people that we're like we're the podcast who's going to talk about and address the issues that nobody else will do, and we do that about once every 10 episodes. And the rest of the episodes are this.
We have run where we've hit the lowest point. We've run out of things to talk about.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang on to this image. This image of Celestia, tit rocketing. I'm just gonna call it that, tit rocketing. I'm just gonna hang on to this picture. I'm gonna put it on my iPad and my phone, and whenever like my day just gets so stressful that I just can't deal with it anymore, I'm just gonna pull this picture up, and my mind's just gonna clear. It's just everything's gonna go away.
Everything is happy once again.
Well, no, it's not happy. It's just everything just nothingness happens, and then I can continue on. I need to send this guy a message. Tell him thank you for making this because this is the best image ever. What else were we going to talk about? Because, we already did our main topic, and so it's like... And, well, that happens.
We can just have a short episode this week.
Oh, wait a minute. I totally forgot. Boy, this is a great episode to do this. There's another podcast out there, a furry podcast, who, for me, at least one of the members on it, I get along with pretty good and talk to a lot on Skype. And that podcast is called Notcast. And the main reason I'm bringing them up is because it seems like every 2 or 3 episodes they talk about us. Because somehow we're entertaining to them.
I think it's one of those instances where you're at the zoo and all you want to do is just stand by like the monkey, terrarium and just watch them fling shit at each other. I think that's why they listen to us.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, watch that guy. Oh yeah, he started playing with himself.
But then again, their URL for their website is foxstuffers.com, so what do they know?
Yeah. And they're called the Knotcast, which I still don't know what the hell do they... Okay, is a knot like balloon knot, like a butthole, or was... help me, what's this furry lingo with knots? Because that's the first thing I went to is balloon knot, and then a balloon knot is another way of calling of referring to the anus. So you're more you were more involved in the furry fandom than I ever was. So you're my expert.
Male canine furry characters have a knot at the base of their penis, which is...
Wait a minute, what?
You didn't know that?
You mean it's like... Wait, you mean it's like tied up, but it's like...
No, like just a... Like, you know how when people draw, like, flared penises with stallions?
Yeah.
So, like, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the knot is a thing.
But that's a bulge.
Yes.
That's not a knot.
You've never heard the phrase taking the knot?
No. I did, and I thought taking the knot was it was like anal sex.
Yeah.
God.
Yes.
Well, okay, yeah, most furry, a lot of furry porn is gay.
Here, let me find you a suitable picture.
This is a learning episode. This has turned into a learning episode.
Here you go. Here's a suitable picture.
Welcome to YIF 101. All right, suitable picture. Let's look at this. Oh, God. It's like he has an extra set of testicles. What purpose does that serve?
That's a very good question.
I don't know. Wait a minute. Hang on. I just listened. Yeah, I listened to the most recent episode of Nodcast. Hey, Saverin, you know that dog? Wait, it is Saverin. Yeah, it's Saverin. Hey, Saverin, that big dog dick or whatever you got from Bad Dragon, shove it up your ass and tell me that the knot does anything for you. Yeah, if you go listen to it, you find out that Saverin, I guess, bought for himself a rather large. Wait, did he buy? No, it wasn't a dog dick. It was a horse dick. Anyway, yeah, go listen. That was actually surprising. I'm assuming you haven't listened to it, have you, Ben?
Say it again?
The latest episode of the Notcast?
I have not listened to the latest episode of Notcast. I'm actually behind on Notcast by several episodes.
Okay, yeah. Was it a horse cock or a dog cock? I don't know. Apparently, Saverin bought himself an implement off a Bad Dragon, and though I was actually driving my car, and because of that, I wasn't really paying full attention to it. I think it was something along the lines of, "It's way too soft and way too big."
Oh.
So, yeah. And they actually gave me a great idea, which I'm actually considering spending my tax return money on, or a portion of my tax return money. You know how much how my favorite weapon in Saints Row 2 is the dildo bat?
Yeah.
I think I might buy the largest chance of stallion dildo. Hard silicone, and then drilling out the end of it and putting a handle in it and having my very own dildo bats ponified. And I'll bring it with me to brony conventions, but I'll be sure to wear baggy jeans and I'll just hide it in my jeans. And then I can whip it out and slap people with it. And then get kicked out and have the cops called on me. And then it can make the news. And then everybody will be embarrassed. And people will say, "This is not us. We are not like this."
We swear.
The Brony Defense Force will come out. I really was trying to sincerely plug this other podcast, and now it's like, it's not even a good plug. It's like, if anything, this is a complete embarrassment.
Moment for real, though, go listen to Notcast.
Yes, go listen to Notcast. It's funny. I will be honest. The beginning part does get a little bit dry, but again, they're friends, who are just talking about what's going through their week. So it's more of a personal conversation among them. You could probably, if it feels dry to you, you could probably fast forward through it. I do that sometimes. They're pretty funny. Saverin's pretty funny. Fuzzwolf is really funny. Shiva is Shiva. Their emails are really good. They're trying. I think they've said before, they try to be like they get a lot of inspiration from Savage Lovecast. Dance.
So much inspiration from Savage Lovecast that, like Savage Lovecast, you can use their coupon code NOT at adamandeve.com for a great deal.
For a great deal, type in NOT
and
save 10% on any item
and
at adamandeve.com.
And I may or may not be able to vouch for how effective that is.
And I may or may not be going to their affiliate program right now and signing us up. I'm not kidding. I'm actually at their sign-up page right now. Hey, this could be a thing. GCC finally gets an ad.
Oh my!
All right. Business name.
Don't mind me. I'm just on the affiliates page for baddragon.com.
Business name GCC semicolon IC payable to. I'll put my real name because I pay for this. I wonder if they'll accept a Tumblr page.
as a website.
Yeah. Okay, why not? This isn't too bad. This is like a learning experience for everybody. Let's see, we learned about how to grow up and not be little pansy bitches. And we learned about knots. And now we're learning how to make money with a podcast. Oh, which email should I use? I'll use my brony email because this is a brony podcast. All right. Oh God, personal information. Yeah, how about we do this? We'll get ads for Bad Dragon and Adam and Eve, and all the money that comes from Bad Dragon goes to you, and all the money from Adam and Eve goes to me. How's that work?
That means I have to sign up as an affiliate with my real name.
Well, that means my. You could. What? What, you don't want... Just use short round. Okay, let's see. Let's see. State, South Dakota, United States, zip code, phone number.
Anyways, if that's... While you're doing that...
Yes, I am doing that.
If that's all we've got for these main topics, I think we can move on to the final segment and wrap up a very short episode this week.
Very short and very horrible.
Yes, just absolutely disgusting. Shame on you for listening.
Yes, this is all your fault.
Yeah, you encourage us to do this every day, you fags.
Yes. Oh shit, the security question.
What was your mother's maiden name? I don't have a mother.
What school did you attend for 6th grade?
All right. I'll just sort of start the cool shit segment while you're doing that. I'll just...
Who the fuck remembers what town their mother and father met in? Fuck you. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So I'll start off the cool shit segment, and you can jump in when you're finished whoring yourself out to sex websites.
Yes.
My first piece of cool shit... Oh, yes, the cool shit segment is the segment of the show in which we list all the things we found during the week that we think are awesome and need more attention. Any sort of Ask blogs, awesome videos, cool musicians, just sort of things like that. And if you would like to yourself check any of these things out, you can go to our Tumblr, our blog at grandcanterlotcavalcade.tumblr.com.
I'm sorry. The captcha says canine urea.
No. That's hilarious.
Oh god. Okay. Success. Your request to sign up will be reviewed in the next 48 to 72 hours. Okay. Oh, well, let's hope they accept the Tumblr page. All right.
Oh, did you use the Grand Canterlot Cavalcade Tumblr page?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can, what was I saying? You can go to our website. Every post we make with an episode has a link to our show notes where we put all links of all the stuff we talk about and sometimes pictures, as is the case of this week. So I'll start us off this week. My first piece of cool shit is notsafe-for-work-shovelstripes.tumblr.com, which is a art blog on Tumblr for the artist Shuffle Stripes. And Shuffle Stripes, I actually started following this guy because the way he draws ponies looked so similar to who is it? Art of the Pony? Is that the one behind Ask Stone Trixie? The way they draw ponies is very similar to that sort of sketchy style And then they also do humanizations, and their humanizations are sort of vaguely anime styled.
Twilight Sparkle's horn is a penis, and she's crying.
But so if you were into what is his name's Art of the Pony? I can't remember his name is.
Her name?
Her name, sure.
She used to do the Stone Trixie.
Well, I know that. I could never remember.
I don't know her real name or her screen
artist name. Yeah, if you're interested in that particular art style, this is definitely a very good not safe for work Tumblr. And if you're into anime styled humanization, it's definitely a very good Tumblr for that as well. So check it out, give it a follow. This is a great picture set of Luna giving someone a hand job.
Wait, where's that at?
Page 2.
Link that shit, dog. All right, I'll find it. I can find it. I'm an adult.
So yeah, that's
nice. Oh yeah, that is nice.
That's my little piece of cool shit for this time around.
Your little tiny piece of cool shit.
The small, humble piece of cool shit.
That little tiny man on the boat piece of cool shit. Okay. That means it brings it to my next thing. This is a Tumblr that's actually a spinoff of another ass Tumblr. This is a spinoff of Dan versus FIM. And this is called the Ask Flufflepuff Tumblr. And I know in this fandom there's a really I don't understand this sect of the fandom, but it's the fluffy pony people. Because every once in a while I'll see a picture on like Derpy Bro that has the fluffy pony warning image covering it, so you have to click on it. Every once in a while I'll click on it. It'll just be some weird shit about fluffy ponies, which I don't understand. So I just stick with oh shit, who the hell's the artist for Dan versus FIM?
I don't know.
Yeah, that guy. I think he did the original macro for a fluffy pony, and then other people just took it and destroyed it. But the original is still with this guy. So anyway, back to this. Indie Dan versus FIM Tumblr. Dan, I think, wanted a new computer, which actually was parallel to the artist. The artist, his computer broke, and he was on hiatus for quite a while he either fixed his computer or got a new one. So in the story, Dan wanted a new computer so he could Tumblr, because I think he destroyed his last one. So Twilight built him a super, super awesome golden computer. And then Dan finally got back out on the Tumblr, and he read his asks. He went to his his message box, and read one question, and then put an axe through his computer and left. So now Flufflepuff has that computer, and now she's doing a Tumblr, and so she's asking, and she's letting people ask her questions, and it's really adorable because she doesn't really talk. If anything, the most she does vocally is blow a raspberry.
Yeah, it's just a silly little fluffy pony blog without the horrendous death
or weird obsession with fluffy ponies reproducing. You fluffy pony people are fucking weird. So, oh shit, oh fuck, oh this is my new favorite Tumblr now. They made a Symbiotic Titans reference in this. It's the one that says, "Are you any good at dancing?" And it's Flufflepuff dancing to "Shake It, Bake It, Booty Quake It" from the one scene in Symbiotic Titans. That's a really nice reference there. And yeah, check it out. It's a fluffy pony thing that is actually tolerable and not fucking weird. So, on to you.
All right. My next piece of cool shit is a tumblr called Red Intravenous, which is the sort of side pony art blog of an artist who goes by the name Godslaying Machine.
That's a lovely screen name.
It's centered primarily around their OC, Red Ribbon, who has their own Ask blog, which is another just sort of, I think we plugged that one before, actually, Ask Red Ribbon.
I don't know.
But Red Intravenous is their sort of just pony art dump blog, and they have a really cool art style. It's a little bit almost like Skipsy and Kevin Sano sort of style. Just very soft, like when they shade, so it's very soft, and they draw butts really well. I found them actually through Skipsy because Skipsy was doing a little series of art trades with them. And this is
just really quick. Am I the only one who often confuses Skipsy and Sibsy?
Yes.
Okay. All right, continue.
But there's not much else to say about it. It's just a really good, if you're looking for a good, like artist porn dump blog. It's definitely very good art. Nothing in particular. They don't cater to any singular fetish or pose or anything. It's very it's all over the place what they draw. So good variety, good art. And they do commissions too. So that's good.
Cool. That was neat. All right, my next thing is the Tumblr for a OC called Proffer Hearts. And when I showed this to Ben, he kind of got the same. This seems like a reference to something. The character seems like a reference to some character probably in an RPG or an anime. I don't know. But it's this pony. It's a colt or a stallion who is a health inspector. And being a health inspector, he's also a clean freak and a germaphobe, which often makes for very funny responses to various questions he gets. And he just has really funny responses. Also, his dad seems really awesome. He has this whole... Initially, I thought this was a really old pony because he's all white and he's got a white mane. He just looks old. But he's actually pretty young, and he has a dad and a mom. Well, I think everybody has a dad and a mom. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Ben does. And yeah, go check it out. It's funny.
All right.
Do you have an opinion? No, you don't.
I actually really like this blog. It's extremely. I like the SC. I feel like it's just a reference to something. I just can't figure out what
Yeah. If you can figure out what the reference is, let us know. But yeah, go check it out. It's funny.
All right. My next piece of cool shit is the Ask Twilight and Trixie blog, which is yet another Trixie Twilight shipping blog that I just found recently. Though, unlike Ask Twixie, it's without all of the crazy headcanon bombs It's just sort of a...
Did you stop following that? Because I did.
No, I'm still following it.
Do you know what the hell's going on with that?
Nope. I have no idea what's going on.
You're just in it for the art.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, this Tumblr's been around for a while.
Yeah, this one's a lot of fun. It's got a very simple, cute art style. They draw the ponies with these massive muzzles, which some people don't like, but I don't mind that. It's very cartoony.
Yeah, they got really cartoony eyes.
But if you're interested in just a straight up cute, sickly sweet saccharine, shipping blog, this is definitely a good one. It was a lot of fun to read through, for me anyways, and it was just, it was very fun. So, good shipping blog.
Mm-hmm. All right, that brings it on to me. You know, I just got to thinking we should have like some really soft, subtle background music behind us while we're talking.
I could get my other microphone and see if I can pick up the mariachi station again.
Yeah. No, let's not do that. Actually, yeah, why don't we try that again next episode?
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Let's do that. Because it's like there's points where we don't talk and it just seems to die out. The momentum, whatever momentum we had just dies. So, I really shouldn't be talking about that on air. Anyway, my next Tumblr is for a pony, Princess Luna as Tumblr, called Ask Lazy Luna. And this is a Tumblr where Luna has somehow convinced her smarty pants sister Celestia to take over all of Luna's royal duties so that Luna can just sit around and hang out on Tumblr. And it's super, super adorable. Just because of the fact that in some pictures, not only does Luna have hearts reflecting in her eyes, there's also stars in her eyes. So she sort of doubles down on that thing. And she's not really lazy. She just gets questions and she just looks adorable. Except for the latest ask where she says she's anime. There she just looks dumb. So, go check it out. It's adorable. Yeah. So, what do you have?
All right, my next
Finally.
piece of bullshit, or my last piece of bullshit rather, is Ask Appletini, which is just an Ask blog where Applejack is poison joked and tiny, and it's got a really very sketchy style, and it's Applejack and she's tiny, and yet somehow she's still just as strong as she was when she was big, so she can like knock over trees. It's fairly new. It's been around not very long, and it doesn't have that many posts in it yet, but it's a fun little blog, and she's tiny. She and her dog could just eat her.
Stop hitting the thing that you're hitting.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, her dog could totally just eat her.
Just chomp her up and just fucking totally eat her. I want to see that happen in a blog sometime.
Yeah, because to satisfy that vor fetish of yours.
Yes, that vor fetish that I definitely have.
Yeah. Cute. All right, that brings on to my last thing. Welcome to NPR. This is actually just a single post going to a blog that we've actually pimped before. It's Midnight Dreams. It's his Tumblr. again, and this is actually a post where he did a repaint of one of the official My Little Pony figurines, the little tiny ones that are like about an inch and a half high. And he repainted it to look like In Bullshit's OC Opus. And he says he's going to make one for me, for my character, Mosadek. And he's going to send us both examples of each. And the reason I'm pimping this is because I went to go visit him earlier this week. And he showed me it. And yeah, Ben, it's really, really nice. He makes it with acrylics, just regular acrylic paint. I thought he was using like a Warhammer paints, which is what most people use. But no, he's just using regular acrylic. He actually mentioned before, I couldn't find the post, but he mentioned to me that he's offering these up as commissions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All you have to do is message him about it and get in contact with him, and he'll just send references of your OC, and he will do up a figurine of your OC. And he'll also, if there's accessories like you can see here in the Opus's picture, because Opus has a pipe, he'll make a pipe. He'll make little accessories that he'll then put on your pony to make them even more unique. But yeah, he initially put up the commission post, and I guess it kind of just went by the wayside.
Yeah, so. I completely missed that.
Yeah, I did too. So I don't know what his prices are. I don't think he's going to charge that much. He's obviously, the cost of the pony, the original figurine, and probably a little extra for, paint and, he's going to charge what he wants to charge, but it's going to be reasonable. It's really high quality. It's really high quality work. He's still new at it, so it's, so in some spots a little bit rough, but still, it's for starting out on this. He's really done an outstanding job.
Yeah, so if he's offering commissions, definitely go and commission him for those, because it was the picture that he posted of it that I saw was very awesome. So I didn't know he was offering commissions. If I had known that, I would have put that.
Yeah, I went to go talk to him and check out his new apartment, and he showed me it, and he showed me your Opus, and he said, "Yeah, I did one on my pony. I'm working on yours now." And I told him, I was like, "Dude, you ought to do commissions." He's like, "Yeah, dude, I made a post, and I went to Walmart and got a bunch of figurines on a Christmas sale in hopes of getting a bunch of commissions, but nobody even gave a note on the commission post."
Lame. Go commission him now, and tell him to make another post so I can reblog it.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's ready. He's raring to go. He's got the paint. He's got the fucking figurines. So. And he actually he's willing to put work into it, because I know he said with mine, because my OC kind of has a Rainbow Dash look to her, but she's an Earth pony. He said he's gonna pull the cupcakes and cut off the wings off a Rainbow Dash figurine and shave him down so she becomes an Earth pony. So he's willing to put in the work, I guess as long as it's not an alicorn, you should be okay. Though actually, they're alicorn. Yeah. Either that, or he could chop off the horn or wings off of one and glue it to another. I don't know how he does it. But yeah, definitely go commission him. And then Bullshit's going to get his Opus and most of the deck figurines, going to make them have sex.
I'm going to bang them together and take pictures and then jizz on them.
What you should do is you should do what The Rock did on Family Guy. Where The Rock just takes the two figures and just sort of bashes them together. And then one falls to the table and he just smashes the other one into it, and they both sort of fall off, and then he just sort of looks at the camera, kind of confused. You should make a video of that, like that. Actually, I talked about it. He said that when he makes mine, he's actually going to put ours together in really awkward poses.
Excellent.
Because apparently people are going to ship us now because I guess we're popular enough for that to happen.
I don't think so.
We're popular enough to be an OTP. If not, Midnight Dreams is going to make it happen.
There aren't any pictures floating around of me holding the door open for you for us to be an OTP.
There aren't any pictures around of me gifting you a game on Steam.
Yeah. They shook hands. They must be in love.
Oh my god, he asked how he was doing. Oh, OTP for life. Hey, do you want to go grab a soda? Oh!
My sister is like that.
Fandoms are weird.
All right, I think
that's happening with the Game Grumps.
Yes, and just all the
and it's not just it's happening with the Game Grumps. It's happening to the Game Grumps. It's being instigated by like dudes who I'm pretty sure are straight. So
that's just how it go.
Well, I just figure, because the yaoi shit's so popular with girls that I figured the yaoi OTPs would just be popular with girls, not with straight males.
Oh no.
Mm-mm. Do you think there's aliens on other planets who are just as fucked up as we are?
Yes.
Okay.
They'd probably ship us.
They probably. Do you think they should? Do you think they? Well, obviously obviously, the Tumblr verse has shipped planets together, so I'm assuming they have too. Do you think they ship galaxies? Like, because you know how in 7 billion years the Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way Galaxy are gonna crash into each other? Do you think they just make romantic fanfics about that happening, where it's like finally Andromeda and Milky Way are finally going to kiss, and 30 billion stars are going to die because of it? Still, the best shipping was Earth and Jupiter.
Yeah. That whole post change
about
was amazing.
For people who don't know, it was when I think it was last year when a series of large impacts hit Jupiter, and what we found out was that I think it was probably either comets or asteroids, and news came out that if Jupiter had not taken those impacts, it most likely would have hit Earth. And that's when everybody sort of found out from the astronomical community and NASA that Jupiter is like Earth's big brother,
yeah.
and that Jupiter takes all the hits that are supposed to that all the comets and asteroids that are going to hit the inner planets, Jupiter sort of soaks up. And when that post made Tumblr, of course, people on Tumblr started anthropomorphizing Jupiter and Earth, and there was romantic fanfics made of Jupiter and Earth, and there was pictures made and humanizations made, and yeah, that happens. It was really cute though, because whenever it was humanized Jupiter just looked like this really sort of buff yaoi dude just covered in bandages, and he's like hugging a paper thin, weak, willowy Earth, and it's like, I'll protect you. Are we done? Are we done?
I think so.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, you can find us at the Grand Canterlot Cavalcade.tumblr.com. You can find our Tumblrs at mdefmech.tumblr.com and then bullshit.tumblr.com. We had no guests this week, which is a good thing, because if we did, they probably would never want to come back. Our intro music is the same thing. Our outro music is whatever the fuck and bullshit decides it's going to be. And with that, this is your fault. This was all your fault.
Everything that happens from here on out is the fault of our listeners.
Yes. Yes.
Digits on a wall and sand, you be